Well, hello. Yeah, I got some stuff here, and I'm facing the camera in the wrong direction. Yeah. So, this is the first build, that'll actually be like, with proper equipment. So, hi guys. Hello. As you can tell, all the equipment is here. I got a Ryzen 5 3600G. It has an integrated graphics processor, which is kind of what I need. Especially given that, there's a graphics card shortage, Fun things about scalpers. Yeah, scalpers are amazing, right, guys? Miners are amazing, right, guys? Yeah, because then they mine all the Ethereum and then you can't get a card. It's great. Hey, don't blame me now. I may have mined some Ethereum, but don't blame me. Uh, this is totally overkill. 32 gigs of RAM at 3600 megahertz. Uh, half a terabyte of solid state, HP EX 920. Captain Stark, hello. Yeah, it's been a while. Here's the chip itself. For those that don't, here, let me actually get a better camera for this. There you go. Don't know if you can see. Don't know if you can see that well. Yeah, it doesn't really want to show it, does it? Um, there he is. There's my favorite white boy. Yes, nerd stuff. And this, my friends, is the heart. ASRock B550, Phantom Gaming ITX motherboard. It has Wi-Fi 6, DisplayPort and HDMI out, and a 2.5 gig LAN, which is pretty powerful, but obviously we're not going to be able to max it out because American ISPs are garbage. But yeah, it also has mic, line, and speaker out. Mic and line in and speaker out, and 6 USBs. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Anyways, yeah, I should probably move all the stuff around. Someone's hard out to build this. Damn, that's commitment. Indeed, indeed, good friend. Indeed. So, let me know. Am I too quiet? Am I too loud? Am I good? Can you guys hear me well? I just want to make sure before I start this. Because, I have everything at max gain, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me well. Hopefully I'm not cutting out. So let me know. I'm good? Alright, good. So, if you can't tell already, I prepped everything and then realized, hey, I need to flip it. So let me flip it. Time to flip. Time to do the flip. Also, the cooler I'm going to be using is an NHL965. It's 65 millimeters tall, or about 2.5 inches for you guys that speak American, like me. But for all you dumb Brits out there, it's 65 millimeters tall with a 92 millimeter fan. Just making fun of the Brits in chat now. Harassing the Brits. Sorry, I don't speak nerd. Understandable. Have a nice day. Thing is, Preston, the processor might have a better graphics unit than your 950. So get rolled, nerd. Get rolled. Dumb Brits. How dare you? I'm gonna fucking report you. I'm gonna fucking report you. You bloody wanker. Oh no! Anyway, the Dacia is no longer available. Oh no! Anyway. See, I got a bunch of cable ties and a bunch of other shit here. I'll put this all away for later, because that's not a priority for now. But a bunch of cable ties. I am prepared for cable ties. We are stupid Brits. Is there is a difference? Maybe. Maybe there's a difference. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Alright, anyways, let's crack this open. And let's install 5600G. Be very careful with this, because if I damage one of these pins, this thing is worthless. Pop the socket open. Here, I should probably angle this better. Angle this down. There you go. Maybe even lower it. There we go. Look at that. That's kind of beautiful. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? You're a wizard. I'm not a wizard, I'm just Harry. Well, just Harry. You're a wizard. I'm not a wizard, I'm just Harry. Alright, there's the processor in. Look at that. Beautiful. There. Alright, that's one part done. Now to install the cooler. But first, so basically, you'll be able to games and shit run smooth. I mean, this isn't meant for gaming as much as it is meant for Microsoft Office and Photoshop. And well, the Adobe Suite, which I'll be giving my mom and sister installing onto this. Alright, that might be a bit too small. Maybe add just a tiny bit more. There you go. That's thermal goop. It looks like a little ball. It looks like a little Kira ball. Actually gonna do that. Just get rid of the extra compound on there. This is NTH1. This is like one of the best compounds out there. Personally, it's my choice. It's great for overclocking, but it's also great for basically any PC. It's like the SpongeBob all reliable. It always works. It always works and does wonders. So yeah, there we go. Let me move it a bit closer. Even better now. Even better. Yeah, about as good as your old PC. The thing is, Preston, your PC had 2 cores. This has 6. 6 cores and a graphics processor about as good as a 950 or 960, which is pretty powerful for literally something that pulls 60 watts from the wall. So hey, that's impressive. But let me show you something beautiful. Ooh. That's reflective. Isn't that cool looking? I always love looking at the bottom of cooler plates because they look so sexy and reflective. It's like really trippy looking at them, like some sort of kaleidoscope. For when it was built, it was like pretty decent low end. So anyways, let's stick this on, why don't we? Actually, I do need to pull the fan off. There's that. Get rid of the fan. Ditch the fan. And apparently eat a fan clip too, because that's cool. Eating fan clips is funny. No. Quiet, Preston. Quiet. It's like looking at a sports car and saying it's sexy. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright. That should be that one in. Yep, that's in. You actually polish it off. Accidentally put my fingers on it. Don't put your fingers on a cooler, because then you get your hand, the oils on your hands will like fuck with the metal and it'll look bad. Indeed, Preston. Indeed. But it's my personality. Well, if your personality is that, then you need some help. Stop it. Get some help. I put this one too tight. Alright, this is where I need some force. Alright, it should be in. Yep, it's in. Alright, so all this techno stuff makes my brain melt. Oil, don't let the Americans see. True. Alright, so when you mount this cooler onto the board, don't screw it on too tight. And make sure to do one screw at a time, alternate. So like do halfway on this screw, and then back and forth again. And when it stops, stop screwing it in. Because you do not want to make it super hand tight or anything, or you'll crack the board. You'll crack the board or you'll drop this like I just did. So yeah, make sure it is not super hand tight or else you will literally crack the board and then there goes $150 down the drain. So don't do that. Yeah, well done. I know. Give me some applause. Jesus, guys. You're supposed to clap for me. No applause from you? What's wrong with you people? I'm literally making a work of art here. Alright. Time to throw this box into the other side of the room. Unenthusiastic applause. Woo! You suck! Woo! Alright. So let me show you the box of this again. Pretty. Very pretty. 5600G. Pretty powerful. Pretty excited. Pretty excited to actually get this running and install Windows on it. I actually made my own custom build of Windows solely for this machine. It removes a bunch of the bloatware that Windows 10 has. And because of that, it'll run a lot better, actually, funnily enough. You can also do this with Windows 11 and even Windows 7 and 8, but, like, don't use Windows 7 or 8, please, for the love of everything. It's outdated. Don't fucking use Windows 7 or 8. I'm doing pretty good, Sean. Long time no see, my friend. So now, here's something I like to do, called flushing the cable through the cooler. Since this cable right here, this cable for the fan is like a good 6 inches, I will bury it under the mounting bracket so that I basically just have enough room to plug it in. And it looks super flush, and it does, and you can't even see the cable as a result. It looks really beautiful, and honestly, yeah, it just looks nice. And it will work. And just like that, I got in. Wow, that was easy. That was easier than last time. Don't even use 11. Fair. 11 is garbage. I can't even install it on my main machine because I have certain settings disabled, and those settings are disabled for my own reasons, so I'm not gonna change that. My computer will die of old age before I get it off of 10. That or I'll literally just upgrade my computer. Okay, so next. You may wonder, JSIC, what's this thing? What's this thing? Oh yeah, that's for an SSD. So let's open that thing up, baby. If I even can with the screwdriver. I can. At least, no, I can't. No, I can't. I need a smaller one. This is where I get my fake iFixit kit. It's not really an iFixit kit. Not sponsored. However, iFixit, if you'd love to sponsor me, I'd be very appreciative. I'm probably not big enough for you, though. So I'm probably not worth your money. Big F. Hey, T-Mac, how's it going? So yeah, that should be almost done. Nope, this one needs a little bit more. Just a tad more. Wow, okay. These screws are long, holy shit. There you go, that one's off. And you should come off. Yep, wow, okay. Literally almost yeeted that thing off. There it is, that's beautiful. You wish you were sponsored. I mean, if I got paid to build computers, I'd be fucking happy. I'd be a happy camper. I would not complain. As long as I didn't have to, like, shill. If I had to shill for companies, I would not be happy. That'd piss me off. So anyway, let's get our favorite knife. That's not a knife. Now that's a knife. And cut this open. Ah, my finger. Just kidding. Just kidding. Haha, I'm funny. Haha, I am funny. No. There you go. Only one M2 slot? T-Mac. Fun little thing about this guy. There's one M2 slot here. And then another on the back. Another on the back right here. It's got one on the back, one on the front. It's pretty cool. Don't fucking lose your screws. I won't. Trust me, I won't. I'm literally gonna crack this open and immediately drop the screw in here. Because there's a little M2 screw in this, that comes with this SSD. And it always falls out. If I can even get this fucker open. Hello? Oh my god. Laptop or desktop? If you really want the best bang for your buck, go for laptop right now. If not, save up. If you want something now, go laptop. If you want something in 3 years, go get a desktop. Or save for one. Don't buy a desktop now unless you really, really fucking want to. That or if you find a good deal. Now, if I could open this, I'd be very, very gratified. Oh my god, I swear I can't get this open. I got a really good one for $500. It has a 4600H in it, which is basically just this processor, but like maybe running at half the power, and it's running at like maybe 20% weaker, or maybe 40% weaker. But still, it's a really good laptop. It has a 1650 in it, and I only paid for $450 for it, plus some RAM, which was like another $50. And yeah. There we go. I finally opened it. I just had to pull at a certain angle. There we go. Alright, HP EX920. Funnily enough, that's my birthday. Don't know why I have to say that, but I think it's funny every time. Let me put it in here. It's a little gum stick, guys. The gum stick the size of a 0.5 terabyte. 2 SSD drives. Because it has the best CPU and GPU. Does it have a 5900HX and a 3080? Because that's a pretty fucking bomb laptop. That is a pretty bomb-ass laptop. Those things will slay. They'll last you forever. And I know you do use that. You do take full capability of that hardware. So, even better. Oh my. You can hear that. It like bounces. Can I even screw it any farther down? No, I can't. It's just gonna bounce like that. That pisses me off. That aggravates me, actually. Like, unironically aggravates me. Oh, Lord. Alright, let me put it back in its box. And we'll eat this thing. Windows 10. And of course it's Windows, because Linux is useless when you can trim down the Windows OS itself. I literally can modify the Windows OS and disable all the telemetry. Hell, fucking delete it. And that's basically what I'm doing with this install. It will literally have the Windows telemetry completely removed. The peel. The peel. Peel. Oh wait, I don't need a screw for that. I don't need that screw. Also, of course, because this is a ferrite screw head, it just picked up both screws and then yeeted them off into the shadow realm. So that's great. Hey, Preston, you called it. I dropped the screw. You called it, bitch. You called it, not me. It is a bit of a twat. And then Mac is like a dirty Big Mac from McDonald's, and Windows is just a bitch with updates. Exactly. They all got their downsides. Mac is really good for production. Like, unironically, if you do a lot of iMovie and shit, you can make big bucks using Mac OS. Thing is, it's expensive as fuck. For good reason, though. Twat, dirty Big Mac, or bitch? I'll pick bitch. I'll pick bitch. Fuck, I really want to find that screw. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't get it. It'll just piss me off. Picking your laptop is like picking your poison at the bar. Oh, yeah. Because regardless, there's going to be downsides. It's either going to have poor thermals or a bad graphics card or be cheap as fuck for a bad reason. Hold on, bro's coming down.
Hey,
hello.
I'm heading out.
Alright.
I'm going to college tomorrow, so I won't see you for a little while.
Oh, damn. Take care.
I'm coming back Super Bowl weekend.
Alright.
So I will stop by. I'm going to stop by the house.
Alright, see you.
Oh, have fun.
Take care.
Yep. Hello, stream.
Mitch says hello to chat.
And goodbye.
And goodbye.
Hey, Jason, be safe.
Alright, I will. You
Give me a
too.
call sometime.
I will. Brothers. Brothers, chat. Aren't they amazing things? Where LTG kick yourself emote? What do you mean? Oh, low tier god. Ah. You should kill yourself now. Give somebody else a piece of that oxygen in the ozone layer. Fuck, dude. I'm desperately trying to find that screw. Having a black carpet sucks. I guess I'll live. I'll just live by putting this on. It's not a big deal. Until he realizes that the screw doesn't go on right, and then he goes like, fuck. Oh, I'm the oldest kin. So I have a younger brother, a younger sister, and a younger half-sister. Yes, divorced parents rock. Divorced parents are fucking amazing. Oh lord. Guess what I dropped? Inside the board. A screw! I guess you could say that I have a screw loose. Haha. There you go, I got it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna get this thing out and retry it. Could y'all stop fucking falling in the deepest crevices of this board? I'll be typing for like an hour? Dude. I got a pretty extensive family, but it's because my family's white, and we're just all European descendant. It's quite amazing, or at least technically European descendant. Like 150 years ago, 200 years ago, my family migrated from Alsace-Lorraine was where some of my mom's family lived. Then they moved to somewhere in Britain. Then they moved to Newfoundland. Then they moved to West Virginia. Then they moved here. Another part of my family moved from Poland and Lithuania. Then they moved to Northeast Pennsylvania. Then they moved to Pittsburgh. So yeah, I know quite a bit about my family. White people, those guys are terrifying, says the white guy. Says the white man. Alright, well, SSD is in with one less screw. I'll find it 2 years from now and go like, hey, there's that one screw from that one build. Ha ha. Yeah, I'll do that. Also, let's peel this. If I can. Hello. That is the most unsatisfying peel. Come on. You're supposed to make these peel tabs easy. It's the hardest one. Oh my god. Chat. Chat, send me some help here. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, I got it. Fucking finally. Jesus. Why do they make these peels next to impossible, man? I swear it's not my shitty dexterity. It's the fact that these things are just garbage. Oh, perfect. I can reuse that screw right there. It looks normal. It doesn't even look like anything different happened. Nope, didn't lose a screw here. Nothing to see. If it's all white, it's all right. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes moment. So anyway, let's install the RAM. This is a 32 gigabyte kit. 2 DIMMs of 16 gigs each. I know this is entirely overkill for this build, but given that this is basically going to be in for the long haul for no GPU, and this is my mother I'm talking about, and she's super frugal and doesn't like spending money. I'm basically just kind of going all out, and since system RAM is shared with the graphics processor, you kind of want as much as you can get. And 32 is decent. I know it's completely overkill, but she's also going to be, my sister and her are going to be using Photoshop too. So might as well go overkill. I had the RAM laying around, so why the fuck not? Why the fuck not be nice? It was a joke, I'm sorry, please don't kill me. My mom is kind of a cheapskate, yeah. No offense to her. I love her, but I kind of got the frugalness from her, but I also have, like, she also has reckless spending habits, too. She's between, like, two phases. She'll either spend a lot of money or spend nothing. I hope to God she's not watching. But yeah, SSD's in, RAM is in, that's in, cooler's in. Alright, so, I think we're ready. I think literally we are ready to just toss this thing in a case and call it. Yeah, I think so. That was quick. Well, it's also an APU build, so APUs are very quick to assemble. The thing that'll take the longest is installing Windows on this thing. And even that won't take that long. She doesn't, but she definitely has a Twitch account and has definitely watched me once before. So, I want to see this boot. What? Huh? Oh, you mean post. So technically I could post it now, but I need an extension cable. So I don't got that. In fact, I do need to organize some stuff again, so let me throw this away. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, okay, so you mean post. Okay, put all that there. And all the cables. Lots of cables. Too many cables, even. So yeah, let me raise this up again. There you go. Cables. Everybody loves cables. Everybody loves Raymond, and everybody hates Chris. Alright, there we go. I'm going to quickly put all this over to the side. Use my chair as a thing to store stuff. I guess that's smart. For now. Knife. That's not a knife. No, that's a knife. Now, this is wood. It's entirely safe to put a motherboard on wood, so I'm going to do that. And then yeet the box over there. What's up, Kira Balls? And what's up, Cole? How's Kale and Balls doing? That sounds weird. That does not sound kosher. I'm going to stop. Also, here's the power supply I'm using. EVGA 450GM. It's an SFX power supply. Really tiny. Like, look. My hand is smaller than it. Well, it's also denser than my fist, but still. It's a pretty tiny boy. Very small boy. 450 watts of power. That's more than needed. You could probably fit a 3050 or 3060 in here and still not run the power limits. So I think, again, this is literally ready to upgrade to a good graphics card, a good low-end graphics card. It's just a matter of when, not if. Now, sadly, getting a 580 or something plugged into here is out of the question just because those things are so inefficient and will literally overload this power supply. But something like a new 3050 or even a 1660 will run just fine on this thing without upgrading the power supply. As you can tell, I already installed a solid-state drive into here. This is a 1 terabyte SATA drive. So not only will she get half a terabyte as boot, but there will be a scratch disk in here for a terabyte. So if my sister, mom, or anyone wants to, like, you know, put projects on it or something, you can do that. Or hell games. It'll be a nice little Steam drive, which is mainly what it's going to be used for. Hey, good night. Good night. Your skull is thicker than that, though, Jasek. Wow, haha, you're funny. You're funny. Says the guy who plays FIFA. I just rickrolled y'all. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Actually, let me put these over here. Well, she can play GTA 5 with this. She could definitely run it at 720p low settings. That's without a doubt. Without a single doubt, she could do that. Also, guys, what if I told you I found the screw for this? Because I just found the screw for this. Isn't that funny? Funny now, innit? I found a screw in it. British. Let us commence henceforth. British. So yeah, let me quickly unscrew this and screw it back in. Because this is a little baby screw. And it needs to be replaced with an adult screw. That sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong. I'm going to stop saying that. British. So in preparation for my new laptop, I bought two 2 terabyte NVMe's. Oh yeah, there are also Sabrent rockets that are 8 terabytes. I believe it's the Rocket Q is an 8 terabyte one, but it's like $1,400. It is such a waste of money. That being said, I did buy a 4 terabyte solid state for like $350, which is a fucking steal. That's also because it was $350. If you're paying less than $100 a terabyte, it's a steal. And you should definitely pick it up. Alright, I need motherboard screws. Whatever the hell them things are. Them tings. Well, they're in here. Which one is in here? Well, it's not that one. It's this one. Ah, RAID 0. Okay. I personally find RAID 0 total overkill. If I were to make a RAID config, I'd do 5 or 6, but obviously you can't do that on a laptop. So 0 is good for laptops. Not all that stable, and it kind of looked like piss, but ran on low settings. So your computer ran at low settings? Is that what you're saying? So let me see. This doesn't come with standoffs, does it? No, it does. It does. Or no, it already has standoffs. It needs actual screws. It needs actual screws built in. Put those there. Alright, and now we count screws. Fun. Let us count together. Alright, I need 4 of these, right? Yeah, 4. Hello, weirdo. He's not responding. Chat's gonna be like, who you calling weirdo? Who you calling pinhead? Not calling you guys pinhead. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Hey Preston, holy shit, they're turning gay people into NFTs. There, you'll get that joke. No one else will, but you'll get it. Alright, let me quickly drop this again. Stepping on a screw. Now the question is, did I get the wrong screws or not? Because these are flatheads. The flatheads might be the right screws. I know you posted that meme, which is why I brought it up. Because I know you posted that meme. So yeah, let's check if this screw is the right one, because I have flatheads that have like a round head, and then I have ones that are a hexagonal head. So let's put the rounds in first, or at least put one round in first. You can't Yeah, you can't. Yeah, usually raids are, if you break it, you break the whole thing and you can't fix it. Also, before I put this thing in, let's do another satisfying peel. Should probably remove this. Oh god. Ooh, okay. I know you shouldn't be death gripping a board like that, but these things are able to take that force just fine. I know someone out there is just like, no, don't do that, that's bad. And I'm just like, it can take it. These things are meant to be manhandled. They're literally meant to be manhandled. So like, who cares? There was a man so ugly that everyone died. The end. That didn't help. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Okay. Please be ferromagnetic. You're not ferromagnetic. Fuck you. Why are these not ferromagnetic screws? Fuck. Oh, pain. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. Why can't these screws be ferromagnetic? I did not. I've been busy, but I'll have to check it out after stream. I've just been excessively busy. Actually, getting this thing to post last night is what I was doing. I just want to make sure it worked. And it does. So for those that doubt me, if this thing doesn't post, I broke it. But I know for a fact it worked last night, because I literally have screenshots of it. Alright, let's see. Is this too small or too big? Nope, it's perfect. Alright, so I need those screws. So yeah, I picked the wrong screws. That's not a big deal. I'll just have to get the right ones. By the way, guys, for those that don't know much, TOMAHAWK here, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory given his name. It says TOMAHAWK Music. But he's pretty good at sound design. I just dropped the rubber grommet. I should really get a bowl. Get a bowl for this. There's a flathead. Alright, I need 2 more flatheads. That reminds me of that one, like... Does anybody remember those fathead commercials? Where, like, you just hung a giant poster of a celebrity or a football player on a wall? Or a Disney princess? I don't know why. Immediately I heard flathead and I thought fathead. Those things were like a trend back in like 2010. I remember that. Those were a literal fucking trend. Everyone had a fat head of like Justin Bieber or somebody. Nope, I can't seem to find it. Oh well. No biggie. Guess it's time to suffer pain. Literally, because, fuck putting in these screws. They are a bitch. I'm also probably gonna get some light for this. There we go. So, God, I don't know how blinding that is. Actually, that's perfect, actually. Holy shit, look at that. So, as you can tell, I have to put one screw there. Then I have another right here. Right here. And then another over here. So I have to put 3 in. Nice phone. Yeah, it's an iPhone. iPhone Master Race. Lol. So yeah, let me get screwed in here. I should be using this extension. We have a store called Fat Face. My granny used to say it every time we went to... Oh, dude, isn't there's a British store called Sex. C-E-X. It's literally called... It's pronounced sex, but it's with a C. Every time I went to Gervon's, which was opposite it for meals, she would say, "What an awful name for a shop." I'm pretty sure Sex is a worse name for a shop. Let's be honest. Yes, correct, Kira. Oh, fuck. Don't fall, please. Oh, my. Chat, this is what I have to deal with whenever I screw in a motherboard. I have to deal with, like, I should get tweezers for this, because honestly, these things are a bitch. Alright, there, got in. Hooray! Indeed, Kira. Alright. Now, for these, you want to make sure that they're pretty hand tight. They do have some tension on them when screwing them in. That's because you're literally drilling into screwing into a standoff. And the standoffs are, of course, made of metal, unlike this, which is made of a PCB. Yeah, a CEX. Fat Face is a great clothing shop. Bruh. What is with you Brits and your absolutely fucking fantastic names for stores? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all are crazy. Shit. Hold on. Wait. Why is it ferromagnetic all of a sudden? What is this? What is this fucking sorcery? All of a sudden the screws are ferromagnetic. What the hell? This is magic. Magic. Hold on, why aren't you going in? Oh no, you are. You are. I just have to push down. Make sure to drill into the CPU to increase airflow. Yeah, sure, bud. Very smart move. I could go a little bit more. I might make sure to make the rest of these hand tight. Because this one still seems to have some budge on it. Actually, it might just be because I'm not putting enough pressure. Let me try the rest of these. That one's in. That one should be in. Yep. Then this one also be in. Okay, so this one's just not working. Or it might be because, yeah, it's just a loose goose. Is it the wrong size, maybe? Hold on, let me get another one. There has to be at least one dumbass who's actually tried it. Oh yeah, there definitely is. I'm for sure that exists. Some idiot has probably wasted $500 on a ROG motherboard and done that. Either for lulz or for actual seriousness. Never underestimate the power of human stupidity. I mean, look at where it's got us. Alright. Dropping screws like crazy. A black carpet. Not the best idea. But I'm still doing it anyways, because fuck it. Alright, found another one to replace it. Two big shops that I know and love when I was... Harrods and Hamleys? Interesting names. Hello, my name is Herod. And my name is Hamley. I don't know. Just imagine that in a British accent. Herod sounds like a Wish.com name of Jared. He went to Jared. No, he went to Herod. He went to Herod. They have jewelry there. Jewelry. Jewelry. Remember, you have to say it like a British person. Jewelry. Alright. Is this one magnetic? It is. Let's drop it in. And not ding it against that. Ah, fuck. I stuck it out funny. There we go. I think that's good. Didn't need much screwing in. Huge toy store and Harrods is a designer brand retail store. Ah, so, like, basically right up your alley, Kira. Right up your alley. Alright, that's hand tight. All four in. Whoops. Haha, iPhone screen. Alright, all four in. That's good. So now, we do a little cable management. It's called we do a little cable management. Let me flip this over this way. Actually... That's good. Actually, that's a great idea. That's perfect. Favorite. Ah, yes. Favorite. What's your favorite designer brand, Kira? If I may ask. What is your favorite designer brand? Now I'm just being a piss take, honestly. I'm just being a piss take at this point. Okay. I need 4 of these. Let me stick them straight up so I know what is what. You can probably, yeah, you can see them there. All right. 3 and 4. Those are for the power supply because I'm going to mount the power supply now. Everybody loves mounting power supplies. I want to go to the sex shop. I wish to buy sex. I'm pretty sure it would cost you a couple $1,000,000 to buy their franchise. Just saying. Don't know about you, but That's just what I think is a possibility. It would probably cost you a lot of money to do that. Not only that, but it's in a foreign country. The only one I knew of those three, Kira, was Tommy. I only know Tommy. Alright. So now here we go. Can I knock this over on its side? I can. So, ooh. Look at that. Let me actually raise this a bit more. Perfect. Alright, sweet. Now this is going to be fun to mount because I'm going to have to hold it up. Okay. Screw will go... Actually, no, let's put one in there. Perfect. Get this one in first so I don't have to hold it up as much. Perfect. And then one up here. This will distribute the weight a little bit, and then I can just let go of it. Just screw in 2 more. Or hell, I could screw in 3 more or 4 more if I want to. But that'll be overkill. That'll be very overkill. Yeah, it's basically like a GameStop, but actually good. And they don't scalp you of your money. Yeah, looking at you, GameStop, you fuckers. I hate you. Fuck GameStop, man. They're a disgusting company. Disgusting. For you British people, they're known as Game. Oh, so you know what? I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna screw this in. Let me orientate it this way, so you guys can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. I love how we have to differentiate between retro and new consoles now. It's kind of sad. Like, man, I grew up with that shit. Stop making me feel old. Try Best Buy. There's gotta be a Best Buy near you. There's Best Buys fucking everywhere, Preston. In fact, if you pre-order games off Best Buy, they're cheaper. Or hell, if you buy games from Walmart, they're cheaper. I believe Walmart sells $60 games for $50 regularly. Quite regularly. But yeah. Here, you found a Founders Edition for double MSRP. Kind of a ripoff. Alright, that one's in. You hand tight this one a little bit more. Let me flip it around. Nope, they're all hand tight. Alright, we're good. So, make sure the power supply is off. As you can tell, this is on, this is off. The O means off, the I means on. Keep it off. Until you plug it in, that is. Once we actually want to plug it in and start it, then you hit the power switch. But for now, keep it off. You don't want to shock yourself or, you know, do something that'll kill your computer. Don't do that. Make sure it's off. Now, obviously, it's not plugged in, so we're fine. But still, it's good practice. Because, you know, in case you accidentally do have it plugged in and you don't turn it off, you could shock yourself. So yeah, it doesn't matter now, but it will matter eventually if you do this often enough. You don't have a Best Buy Maria unless I leave the county? Ew. Cringe. That's kind of cringe. Oh no. Cringe. Just like, oh no, cringe, but it's in like every language. Okay, so now we have wires to plug in. Yay! Wires! I love wires so much. They're so fun, chat. I love cables. I love managing them, making sure they aren't tangled, making sure they look flush. God, fuck cable management, man. All my homies hate cable management. All my homies hate cable management. Get rid of a zip tie. They aren't trying to convince me to buy membership every 2 seconds. It is better than GameStop. GameStop literally wants to rip off their people so fucking hard. They want you to suck their dick, and after sucking them off, they want you to like do something else. They want to enslave you. It's disgusting. Their work practices are terrible, and you can ask any employee that is not on the job how much they hate their job, and they'll say, "Yeah, my job fucking sucks." Yeah, GameStop jobs suck. The only cool thing about it is knowing when games release. And you can just do that working in the gaming wing of Walmart. HMV, where you can get... So basically where you go, Kira. For goth women, that is the store to go to. Okay, maybe that was a bit too specific. But it's funny. Let me lower this just a tad more. Ah, yes, now it has a giant crossbar in the way. Beautiful. Alright. There's at least one masochist who likes cable management. I mean, there are a bunch. So basically, what you're going to see here is my half-assed maneuver of it, while also fighting a camera, because there's a camera here that's in my way. But yeah, SATA cable goes in there. If I can fold it in, and this cable can fuck off, please and thank you. There we go, that's cable 1 in. We have SATA in. Jacek isn't Jesus, at least as far as I know. Yeah, I'm not Jesus. I'll just admit that now. I'm not Jesus. I did know a Jesus in high school, but he went by Jesus. There are a lot of Hispanics that are named Jesus. A lot. Kind of funny, I guess, to a degree. Alright. I'm untying this, and I'm retying it later, because fuck this. Whichever former me did this cable management, was dog shit at it. And I'm gonna yell at myself for that. Well, guess what, guys? Chat, I'll be your own personal Jesus. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to believe in your prayers. Someone who's there. Your own personal Jesus. Sorry, it's a good song. Depeche Mode. Listen to them. Listen to them. So I don't know if you can see this that well, but inside there is a USB 3 header. In fact, let me show it to you better. There's the header. Can't really see it. Right there where my thumb is. Right there. Right there. Right there. I have to plug this in now. Perfect. It's in. Alright. We're good. That's cute, Kira. You should totally get it. That's actually a really good spot for that. That's good. Okay. Now here comes the fun part. I actually do need to remove this USB header and move it over here. because now I have to deal with all these lights or all these cables for the power. Basically, right here in my hand, right at the bottom of the screen, I have hard drive, power lights, and then I have the power switch and reset lights, or reset switches. So I have 2 switches and 2 lights I need to connect. Fuck. I'm actually going to need a pinout for this, so be right back. While I'm at it, I'm going to flip this over so I can deal with it this way. Alright. Page 11. It's not page 11. Where the fuck is it then? There it is. It's item 11, but where the fuck is it? Oh, brother. You've got to be kidding me. There it is. I found it. Alright, 3.2, 3.2, front panel audio. I always hate this one. This one always gets me. I can't remember exactly. Okay. There it is. Yeah, Depeche Mode's pretty good. Glad you know about them, Kira. Okay, so hard drive light and power light are the bottommost. Okay. So let me find it. I believe these are polarized too. I'm gonna have to find out one is which. Alright. Power switch. Ground is going to be right there. Alright, that's in. Power LED. Then power LED negative. That. Alright, there we go. I just have to plug these in. These are very thin wires, so they're super fun. They're super fun to play with, guys, because you can't even see them. You can't even grab them with your own fucking hands. Yet somehow I did it. Alright, those 4 are in. Now for hard drive light, will be, I can raise this up a little bit. There. Alright. Now I just need 2 more. Dude, Alolan Vulpix is adorable. Let's just be honest. It's super huggable. It is a very huggable looking Pokemon. Alright, I got that wire moved out of the way. Alright, hard drive LED is located there. Alright. Yay! I got them all in. Fucking hell, I hate that. I hate that cord. I hate putting all 8 of those pins together because they are so precise and it's just not fun. It is so not fun connecting those. Alright. How many of these twisty ties do I got? I got a few. Muchos twisty ties. Muchos. So this is the audio cable. It goes in over here behind the power supply. You can't really see it right now, but it goes back here. Vulpix is kind of based, yeah. On a scale of 1 to based, how cute is Vulpix? I think you guys know the answer. Oh, those pins are copper. Right, because this is analog signal. It needs all the conductivity it can get. Alright, that's in. I was worried it wasn't, but no, it's in. And then this goes... This is USB 2. Thread that back through here. Get out of there. There we go. Alright. I'm going to need to bury this cable down here. Probably hide it under here too. Or maybe nudge it in there. That'll work. These audio cables, they keep getting more and more irrelevant. Still astonishes me that they're still on motherboards to this day. Alright, that's in. So now all that is done. Don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, it's pretty bad lighting. I apologize for the lighting again. But there. There you go. So that's a USB-C header we're not using. This over here is the audio cable that goes in over there. So yeah, this is all gonna have to be cable managed. This fat cable right here is the USB 3, and soon I'm gonna have to plug in a power cable into this giant port that you can't see because the light went out. But yeah, that right there, this is a 24-pin connection. It's fat. It is a dummy thick boy. Dummy thick. Let me actually give this thing more height. There we go. All right. That fits perfectly. All right. I guess we're doing that. So now we have cables to plug in. Power cables. First we had regular cables. Now get ready for power cables. Starting with most entertaining to least entertaining. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. And I clap my ass cheeks, people, alerting all the guards. Colonel. Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop being weird. Also, I should probably put away this booklet because I no longer need it. I'm pretty sure I know how to assemble a PC other than that. I always need... Now, one thing I always have issues with when building computers is getting that damn header for the power button. Once I get over that, I'm smooth sailing. It's just getting the header for the power button is always a pain in the ass for me. Because it's pretty confusing. It's very confusing. It's basically a 1 in 8 chance of getting it right. Alright. Whoops. Here's the CPU cable. As you can tell, it literally has CPU on it. And then here is the motherboard cable. It says MB on it. My bad. Haha. I'm funny. Thank you, Kira. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that well. It's almost too bright. No, you can see it now. You can see it. But the notch for this cable is right here on the left side. And as you can see, there's a notch right here. Can't really see it because it's black on black. But there's a notch there that has to go into the left side of this. Let's do that. If I even can. Because that's going to be hard for me. Alright, it's in. We're good. Black on black. No. Shut up, Preston. Go to horny. Go to horny jail. No horny for you. So now I have that cable in. I forgot to mention, there's a more difficult cable I have to plug in. I have to plug in the CPU cable. And this thing goes underneath the power supply. So I have to thread it with my own hands. Fun! How absolutely fun! Well, at least I know where the hook is, so I don't gotta worry about that. I might have to remove the power supply and put it back in. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do that, because fuck it. It'll make my life easier. If I even can. It's probably because that screwdriver's too small, asshole. So yeah. Sometimes, when it comes to small form factor builds, you have to remove things and replace them. Sometimes that's a trend. And this is definitely probably going to be the first and maybe last time this happens. But oh well. Hey, it happened. Hold it in. Oh. That screw took a nice bounce. Let me find it. That was an easy find. Very easy find. So, now that I've removed that, I don't think you can see it unless I do this. Now you can see it right down there. You see those 8 pins? There it is. Let's do that. Actually, get some light. Alright, that's in. And that's in. Alright, both in. Okay, now to put the power supply back in. LOL. Imagine failing and having to reinstall the power supply. Couldn't be me. For the record, though, I didn't know I'd have to do that. But, yeah. Let's try that again, JSIC, instead of throwing it on the ground. Yeah, let's try that again. I just screwed in by hand so I have it, like, stable. So I don't have to, like, rely on it. Or rely on my hands. There we go. Now to find that screw. And probably step on it, because I have a good tendency of doing that. Found it. It was probably to rebalance it, Kira. Speaking of getting paid and tax deductions and shit, I got my 1099 from like a bunch of places this week. Even though I'm unemployed, LOL. So like, why does it fucking matter? I don't make enough to pay taxes. If anything, I could probably inquire about a refund and get a refund. Which would be funny if I actually do have money deducted. But I don't think I do, because I submit all my W-2s correctly. Taxes are fun. Not. Alright, power supply's back in. We're good. Clean the dust from that. Alright, I guess it's time to just finagle with the cords. So, you see all that says PSU? It's because it goes right into the power supply. Directly into it. And rather simply, too. Look at that. 1. And that's 2. If I can bounce it correctly. There we go. Ah yes, I love having to put my elbow grease in and you can't see what I'm doing. It's great. It really helps with the immersion. CPU goes in there. Can't really see it, but there. Perfect. Alright, that's 2 in. Those are technically the only 2 I need. Also, I just realized this metal bar is in the way, so I'm going to have to redo it. I'm going to have to slide it under this bar. There we go. Now that's correct. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Kira. I wish good luck to you on that venture. Because I know you're pretty talented. I should know. Pretty fucking obvious you are. Alright, so how am I going to tie that up? I guess I can tie it up like that. That's going to impede airflow a little bit, but honestly, nobody cares. This thing is actually really power efficient, so it doesn't matter, actually. This thing uses only like maybe 70 watts at peak. And that's more than enough for this cooler and more than enough for this case. So it doesn't matter. I just have to angle this good. Alright, there we go. Perfect. That looks pretty well cable tied. At least I'd say. It obviously sticks out like a semi-sore thumb, but it also doesn't really matter in this case. So now, more cables! Ay, ay, ay. How many cables is too many cables? Let's find out together. Alright. Gonna need to be closed up a little bit. Might dig this under here actually. That might be a smarter move. And this I can just tie. I can just tie this up. This USB 2 cable can just be easily tied up. And hell, I can mix in the header cables too. The header cables can be mixed in with that too. That'll be super secure. Perfect. That's actually decent cable management. Pretty decent. Now I just need to find the fan headers. Because I know there's a fan header somewhere that I haven't tied up yet or even used. Probably over here. Indeed is. Hey, little buddy. That's little buddy right there. That's a fan. I guess you could say he's my biggest fan. Ha ha. Laugh out loud. Alright, get it in there. Hello? Huh? Huh? Hi, Joe. Thanks for the 12 months, buddy. Huh? Hey, Joe. Huh? There we go. Alright, that's fan number 2 in. Now to just pull this cable in. Alright, that's for that fan. That's for this fan. I need the other one for the other fan. Where's the other fan's header? Is it? Oh, it's tied up. Gotcha, let me untie it.
Huh?
Huh? Hey, Kira. Huh? Now, where's that third header? Jesus Christ. That thing borked. Did you hear that? That was hilarious. Just bap. Bap. Also, I'm gonna have to remove that header. Put this one in its place. Bap. Alright, go in. There we go. And now for you. Now you. This guy goes all the way over here. Alright, all the fans are in. But indeed. Yeah, sound alert's kinda dead. Kind of dead. Now, how do I want to do this? I guess I can just use a couple cable ties. Hell, I might even be able to cut these in half and use them twice over. That's what I'm going to do, actually. See if that does any wonders. Of course, the first thing I do with it is drop it. There we go. Now I got two of them. Two from the same one. Big Bork, yes. Bork, Bork. Bork, Bork, says the Doog. Bork, Bork, says the Doog. Alright, twist that a little bit more. And now we're good. That should be perfect. Yep, that's perfect. Look at that. So that's cable tied. This is going to have to go over the RAM. Actually, it's going to... Might be able to sneak into there. Yeah, that'll sneak in there. Now, how am I going to get this done? I guess what I can do with this is hold up a tiny amount of it. Do this. Yeah, that'll work. Shit. There goes the cable. For the cord. The tie. The tie. Silk suit. Black tie. Black tie. I don't need a reason why. I don't know. I'm going on a tangent again. Tangents are fun. Alright, see you, Kira. Let me go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Alright, that's decently cable-tied, actually. Decently, I say. It's not amazing, but it's decent. It's enough that I can definitely just plop a GPU in right there and not give a damn about this cable being in the way. Because it's just out of the way. Just out of the way. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to clear the CMOS. Because, you know, funny haha. Make sure that it boots properly. Oh, actually, there's another cable I need to plug in. It's a cable that a lot of people would forget. I need to plug in the SATA. So there's SATA right there. Don't know how well you can see it. It's 5-pin or 15-pin at the very end. But I've already pre-bundled this cable, so I'm pretty good. I just need to plug it into this this here SATA drive and do it the right way. Do the right thing. There we go. Did the right thing. Guess I'll lean it in here. That is SATA and that is Molex. Let's plug both those in. And plug you in as well. Perfect. All right. Now both of those are in. And technically, I have a SATA port there, so I can put another, I can use another SATA drive here, and I have another one right here if I want to put one there too. So technically, I'm ready to put 2 more drives in here. So yeah, there's that. And then I guess I should put in a graphics card PCI power supply as well. You know, because I'm going to eventually put a powerful graphics card in here. Eventually, keyword. So I might as well ready myself for that. Read up the computer for that. Of course, I'm just going to leave the cable in this optical tray, though, because, again, I don't need it for now. So I let it waste airflow, and I can just have it up in this optical tray, where it's not affecting anything. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice and flush. That's actually, again, you may think that this looks ugly, but in my madness, it's pretty well cable managed. In my madness, it's pretty well cable managed. So hey, I'm happy at myself. It may look pretty stinking ugly, but it just worked. It just worked. Let me actually get one more of these tied in before I close it up. Wrap that around. Potentially make this a tighter wrap. That way. Never mind, I don't need it I don't need it that tight at all, actually. That's pretty well managed. That is pretty exceptionally well managed, I might even. I just gotta make sure the cables are not sticking out. Which it doesn't look like they are, so they might just be fine the way they are. Might just leave them hanging. Actually, I'll probably stick a tie on that too. Just because, why not? I have a bunch of these. Might as well use them. I literally have dozens of these fucking twisty ties, these little plastic twisty ties. So I might as well make use. Yeah, let me go this direction. Ah, that's what it's sitting on. It's sitting on a cable. Alright, pick you up. Ah, the optical drive is there. There we go. That should be all tightened together. Perfect. Alright. That's all tightened to go, and I think we're ready. I think we're ready to seal this up and boot it up. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty confident. So yeah. Just did that. As you can see in the top, down the center of the screen. And yeah, I'll give you a comb over of this again before I shut it, because I might as well let you guys look at it in its beauty. Or lack thereof. I don't know. Up to you. Beauty is objective. But yeah, here we go. Quickly fly it over. There you go. The RAM's in there. There's a something there, a little dust particle or something. Cooler. You have the GPU slot up there, which will eventually be occupied sometime in the future. All those cables are good. Power supply looks pretty good. Hold on, let me angle it up. Power supply looks pretty good. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Now to put the actual lid on it. It's got some heft to it. Now, the thing I love about this case, and I know it's a very rare use case, you can use this fucking thing as a handlebar. It's a literal handlebar. You can grab it, and just give it a nice little jostle. Because it's all solid state, I don't have to worry about jostling it and breaking anything. Because it's all solid state. There is no hard drive in this thing. It'll be pretty fucking quiet. And with that, I can turn off the flashlight. And maybe even, dare I say, plug in a portable monitor. But first we actually need to plug the damn thing in. And how I'm going to do that, I don't know. Actually, I think I do know. Alright, I just need to grab the power cable. Where is that? It's over here. Okay, time to move this. You won't notice much movement though, because literally I'm just moving it 3 feet to the right, or no, actually probably closer to 6 feet to the right. Let me put away everything first, because that's what matters first. Making sure I have all the shit put away. Alright, there we go. Alright, gonna quickly close this and move it around. So give me 1 second, guys. Oops. I disconnected that. Let me quickly reactivate it. There we go. Alright, perfect. Move it just a tiny bit more. Something just fell. Now hopefully that extension cord will make it. Let's hope that it does. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be SOL. I should probably buy like an actual extension cord next time. You know. There's always something I forget. And then I learn to not forget it. This will be that one thing I forgot. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. I can make it. How about that? Alright. Powered on. Power supply's on. It's glowing. It's alive. Oh, whoop. I turn it off and turn it back on again. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Everything should work. Gonna bounce after the boot up? Alright, hey, that's perfect, because I was gonna end after I get this thing to post. Once it posts, I'm going to end off and set up the OS by myself. Just because, you know, I kind of don't want to, like, you know, share credentials or anything because I'm not stupid. Alright, HDMI in. And then U in. Now, I know this is bad luck to do this, but I'm cocky. I am going all in, and I am closing the case. I am closing the case, and I'm going to hope that it works. So yeah, wish me luck. My bad. Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button moment. Wrong lever! Can I get a wrong lever in chat? Alright. I know this is really bad luck to do this, but I'm pretty cocky. I'm pretty sure it's gonna boot up just fine. So yeah. Here it is. Yep, it turned on. It turned on. Also, this case is magnetic, and this monitor is magnetic. So, I'm fighting two giant magnetic forces right now. Wrong lever! Oh, wrong button. That's even better. I love that. Holy shit, that thing's quiet. That thing's quiet as hell. That is so quiet. Now let's see if it boots. It may take a while because I cleared the CMOS, and usually when you clear the CMOS, it does not like when you do that. So it usually does take a while. But again, this is usually pretty normal. It usually takes a while for the first boot to happen. Especially when... Oh, I heard it click. Yay! We posted! Hooray! We posted. That's a very good sign. And I think it booted right to the hard drive. So it just is... It's going to be stuck there. Because the hard drive's empty. Or it might just go back to boot. No, it's going back to BIOS. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't like what I just did to it. I have a Windows install plugged into it and it doesn't like that. So, we have a boot. We have a successful boot. So, this will be something I take care of later. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. It's been an absolute pleasure. So yeah, beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. So yeah, I'm very proud of this. This, first new PC in over a year. It's literally been since 2020 since I've built another computer. So hey, I'm pretty happy. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I know this is a pretty short stream, but yeah, you're digging along here. Thank you. Thank you. Here. It's pretty floofy. Pretty floofy. A lot of people like it. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a great night, and I'll be setting this up tonight. So yeah, thank you all for being here. You all have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.